diving into the all-new 2026 Dodge Charger Scat Pack. It's one of the most talked about performance cars this year. Dodge has taken a bold step with the new generation of Charger, blending muscle car attitude with modern tech and electrified performance. But is the 2026 Scat Pack worth the hype? And more importantly, is it worth your money? Let's break it down now. For fans of classic V8 muscle cars, the Charger Scat Pack has always held a sweet spot. In 2026, it's back with a totally redesigned platform. And yes, it's no longer powered by the classic Hemi. This year, the Scat Pack is part of Dodge's push into the electric age. Okay? But instead of going fully silent like a Tesla, Dodge is doing it their way. The new Charger Scat Pack for 2026 is now an electric vehicle built on the STLA Large platform. It's a two-door coupe by default, with a four-door variant expected later on. The styling is aggressive, modern, and clearly inspired by the classic Charger DNA. You've got a wide stance, bold fenders, and of course, the R-wing up front, which creates aerodynamic downforce while paying tribute to vintage Charger design. The performance figures are impressive. The 2026 Dodge Charger Scat Pack delivers up to 630 horsepower and 617 pound-feet of torque. This means it can go from 0 to 60 in just 3.5 seconds. That's faster than any previous gasoline Scat Pack model, and with all-wheel drive as standard, you're getting traction and acceleration that the old rear-wheel drive setups just couldn't match. That's a massive leap, not just in straight-line speed, but in overall drivability and handling. Inside the cabin, Dodge has done a full upgrade. You now get a high-tech, futuristic interior with a curved digital display, an optional 16-inch center touchscreen, ambient lighting, and premium materials throughout. It's a much more refined space than older models. Even though this is an EV, Dodge made sure the driving experience still feels emotional. The 2026 Charger Scat Pack features the Fratzonic chambered exhaust system, which uses real air to generate sound from the rear. It's not just artificial speaker noise. Setup produces up to 126 decibels of performance sound, giving you the loud, aggressive feel you expect from a muscle car. So when you hit the throttle, it doesn't sound like a golf cart. It sounds like a beast. As for driving modes, Dodge includes multiple setups depending on how you want the car to respond. You've got normal, eco, sport, and of course, track mode, where everything gets more aggressive, including throttle response, steering feel, and simulated engine sound. There's also a power shot mode that gives you a short burst of extra power for maximum acceleration. That's perfect for overtaking or just showing off at the lights. Range is solid for a performance EV. Dodge claims over 300 miles on a full charge in standard driving. Obviously, hard launches and aggressive driving will cut that down. Okay, but for daily use and spirited weekends, the range should satisfy most drivers. Now, let's talk about what really matters, the price. The 2026 Dodge Charger Scat Pack starts at around $65,000. That's the base price before you add in options like upgraded wheels, paint, or interior packages. If you fully loaded with all the tech, premium audio, and performance add-ons, you're likely to be looking at around $75,000 out the door. Compared to the older gas-powered Scat Pack, yes, it's more expensive, but you're getting significantly more power, better performance, modern technology, and EV-level torque. Plus, keep in mind that some federal and state incentives may reduce your overall cost depending on where you live. For people who want a muscle car feel with modern tech and zero emissions, this car checks almost every box. But it also represents the end of an era. If you are hoping for one more run of V8 Charger Scat Packs, this is not that car. Dodge has officially moved on from internal combustion for the Charger lineup, at least for now. So for some, This may feel like a big shift, but for others, it's the future of performance. The real magic of the 2026 Charger Scat Pack is how Dodge managed to hold onto the muscle car spirit in an electric world. The sound, the style, the power delivery, even the rear lighting signature, all scream Dodge. And that's exactly what fans were worried about. Would going electric ruin the Charger name? Based on what we've seen, Dodge might have just pulled off one of the most exciting EV transformations yet. This is not a quiet, curing electric sedan trying to be sleek and silent, okay? This is a loud, bold, aggressive, unapologetic performance car that just happens to run on electricity, okay? And that's exactly what sets it apart from every other EV on the market right now. So, if you're looking to get into the 2026 Dodge Charger Scat Pack, you're looking at a car that delivers performance, innovation, and attitude. Whether you're already an EV fan or a hardcore muscle car loyalist, this new Scat Pack gives you something to be excited about. And with performance that beats out older V8 South in a design that turns heads, this might be one of the smartest and wildest cars you can buy in the coming year. Thanks for watching Car Advice. Make sure you hit that like button, subscribe to the channel, and drop a comment below with your thoughts on the new Scat Pack. Would you take the electric version over the classic V8? Or are you waiting to see what the Banshee trim brings later? On either way, we'll keep bringing you the best car content, reviews, and comparisons right here. Catch you in the next video.